Welcome to Swagdas gaming room.
So this is what my setup looks like. I'm using a 32-inch 144Hz curved monitor for all my gameplays, and two 27-inch curved monitors that I use to multitask everyday stuff like Discord, watching other streamers, and music. The keyboard is an older Razer BlackWidow Ultimate Chroma, and the mouse is a Corsair Scimitar Pro RGB. I use MMO keys a lot, so that was kinda must for me. And as an electrician, I pride myself with executing the best cable management, at least work I do. And the RGB light show you see on the left is where the magic happens. It's got an overclocked i9 900K, an overclocked 2080 Ti, 32 GB of RAM running at 3200 MHz, so it should suffice at least until Christmas. Now, as for the chair, I use an AKRacing premium gaming chair. Yeah, that's the actual name. It's long overdue for a swap to a new chair, but it's very comfortable. It came with a lumbar support as well, but I kept sliding down, so I just tossed it. So to be able to fit a 32-inch curved monitor in the center of two 27-inch monitors that also are curved, it took some thinking and some tinkering. The footstand of the primary monitor took up so much space on the desk that I had to install a slim-fitted wall mount. Now, if only the monitor was normal in the back, that'd be great. However, mine had a circular shaped slot that the footstand was attached to. So I filed off the edges that took up too much space to fit into the slot, and it worked great. So now the monitor is hanging nicely with lots of room underneath for cables and lighting. And the side monitors, they can be placed closer to the wall for a better angle.
When it comes to the setup, you'll notice that ours is kinda different. My setup is more simplistic and definitely cheaper than Swagdas, which is fair because I started using a PC 3 years ago. I do love my setup though. It's tidy, the screens are placed close to the keyboard, and I have my trusted poof underneath the desk for when I want to mix up my sitting position. I use this setup for online school as well, so there can quickly become many hours in front of the screen. The screens I have are BenQ 27 inches, and the mouse is a Logitech G305 Lightspeed. Since the screens are so close to the keyboard, I have a lot of spacing behind them, but we'll get more into that in our camera setup video. As for the keyboard, I'm currently waiting for a new one in the same series as the mouse and headset. I don't fully understand the specs aspect of tech, so for me, I found a series I liked and I went with it. And this is going to be my first RGB mechanic gaming keyboard. And I'm so close to feeling like a pro gamer. I'm really excited for it to come, and I'll probably have an unboxing video of it. So stay tuned, you guys. My chair, you guys, it is so comfortable. It's a Sviv Phoenix Tier 3, and I chose the XXL version because I don't want anything gnawing on my sides. I couldn't be happier with this one combined with the poof underneath the desk. Comfort, 10 out of 10. This is my point of view from the desk over to Swagda. As you can see, we have a lot of room between us, but he's still close enough for a quick high five. We also have the screens angled, so we have some privacy, because I can't stand the feeling like someone's watching my every move. Look at him all focused. This works so well for us, as there is distance, but it's close enough for one of us to scoot over to the other if we want to show something on our screens. The third round of desks we purchased is Linmon plates in 100 by 60 and 200 by 60 centimeters from IKEA. This provided us with the perfect setup as it fills the length of the room. For my setup, the width is more than enough, but as Swagda mentioned, it was a bit narrow for his. We did find a good solution for this, and this is by far the best setup we've ever had. The drawers are a pair of Nule drawers, also from IKEA. We placed them in the middle of the setup, so they could take the weight off the legs as the third PC is placed there. It is also great to have that storage space, because there's always going to be some extra headsets or manuals to store. We also had to place them in the middle to ensure that we both have enough leg room. The lengths are the standard Adils lengths from IKEA, which we brought on from the previous setup, and we have a total of 4 of them. We didn't want to buy new ones in white, as we already had bought 3 different desks in the last year, but it works with the black and white combo we have on the setup.
I'd like to introduce you to one of our biggest fans. Ever since a not so friendly group of wasps decided to make our backyard their nesting ground, we haven't been able to open up the window without getting visits from our new neighbors. So, to survive in a small room with 3 computers, we set up 2 large fans blowing wind from different directions so we can keep cool during our long gaming sessions.
In our next video, which is scheduled for tomorrow, we'll talk more about our audio setup and how it works for us as a streaming couple. As for now, thank you so much for watching. If you like this content and want to see more, click that subscribe button. Until next time!